This is War Robots Academy, teaching you from basics to advanced for free-to-play and small spenders. Otavio's here, and today we are gonna answer the question, why is Dagon getting nerfed? And the quick answer is, because it's too OP, but if you wanna understand what's Dagon's stake right now, why is Dagon a problem, and why is getting nerfed, please sit down and watch the entire video. So let's talk about what is Dagon's problem. What makes this robot a problem in the game? Okay, so to answer this question, let's talk about what people saw in Dagon to start playing their hanger. They saw, of course, first thing, 6-weapon robot. That's a very good way to call players to play this robot. So you have 6 weapons in this robot. Of course, there are 6 light weapons, but at the same time there are 6 weapons still. This is very good, this is very fun to play, this is very strong to play as well. Please remember this. And you might say, Otavio, Dagon is not OP. You have Shield Breaker in the game, you have Unstable Conduit, which gives 15 seconds of Shield Breaker, you have Thor Mothership, you have very powerful weapons to break their shield. Yes, I agree with you, but at the same time, we have a lot of defensive resources to play with Dagon. For example, you can play Last Stand, Fate Ship, Cloaking Unit, the most annoying one, Seeker Drone. Yes, Seeker Drone plus Dagon is a very annoying combination, and people learned it because I faced so many Dagons with Seeker Drone. And if you not understand what is the problem about Seeker Drone plus Dagon, it's because you have a shield with Dagon. So to counter this bot properly, you have to play Shield Breaker. Yes, okay. But if you get too close to Dagon, you get suppressed by Seeker Drone. Okay, Otavio, so let's play longer range weapons, 600 meters, 500 meters, 700 meters. Yes, in this time you will get blinded by Seeker Drone. So you see the problem? You can't counter, and by the time your Shield Breaker comes back, Seeker Drone abilities comes back as well. So you have a very powerful and at the same time a very annoying combination here. Okay, I see the problem, I understand the problem. So what is the solution? How to fix this? How to fix Dagon? It's not easy, it's not that easy, because you can't simply just remove a weapon from Dagon to make it 5 weapon slot. It doesn't work like this. It would not be that much a right spot here, but you can, 1, nerf the light weapons, which is something they are kind of doing, or 2, you can nerf other points on Dagon. You can nerf their speed, you can nerf their health, you can nerf their shield, you can nerf their ability. You can do a lot of things to make Dagon more not OP, if you understand me. So there are a lot of options. And so what is Pixonic doing about Dagon? What are Dagon nerfs? Let me tell you. So first thing, they are nerfing Dagon's health. They are taking some health from this robot, which I don't think it's the best thing to do, but it's something. It's a way to make Dagon weaker. Also, they are nerfing Dagon's ability. They are increasing 2 seconds of cooldown, so you take longer to use Dagon's ability again. And also, they are reducing some seconds of Dagon's ability duration. So you see, they are making nerfs in other aspects of Dagon to make it weaker in the game. But the problem here, they are giving a buff on Dagon's shield, which is a real mistake in my opinion. I don't think Dagon's shield should be buffed. I think Dagon's shield should be nerfed a lot, and they are giving a regeneration bonus. I think Dagon's shield should be nerfed a lot. A lot of people complain how Dagon's shield is very annoying, it's very tough to break, even if you have very powerful weapons. So I think Dagon should be nerfed on the shield, not on the ability duration, not on the ability cooldown. And by the way, people don't usually play Dagons with their ability. People usually play Dagons with Daredevil skills on the pilot, which disables Dagon's ability but gives more damage to this robot. So nerfing the cooldown of the ability, nerfing the duration doesn't matter at all if players are not running their ability. Does it make sense for you? The best way to use Dagon right now is without their ability. It's with Daredevil skills on the pilot, because Dagon's ability is not that OP. It's not the real problem here. That's why people prefer not to use Dagon's ability. People prefer to disable this ability to get more damage. So let's talk now about light weapons. Pixonic are nerfing a lot of light weapons, and I think they are making a right decision over here because, as I said, people were playing every single weapon in this robot. People were playing long range weapons, medium range, short range. Yes, people were playing like Halo on Dagon, Shredder on Dagon. Also, I saw some Dagons with Kudja weapons. So you see the problem here? People were playing this robot with long and short range weapons. So I agree, nerf the short range weapons, the light weapons, by the way. Which weapons are getting nerfed, you may ask? So the nerf is about light weapons. Light weapons are getting the burst interval increased as the medium and heavy versions, but the medium and heavy versions, the hazard and decay weapons, are getting a damage buff, and Blight is not. So Blight is just getting nerfed. Also, Magnetar weapons are also getting nerfed a lot, like 20 or 25% damage reduced. So this is a very huge nerf on the Magnetar's weapons, and this is fair if you're talking about Dagon, because 6 Magnetar Dagon is very OP. People know it, people run, people play it. But at the same time, if you play with Magnetars on other robots like Capri, like Raven plus Pulsars, this is very unfair. This is very unfair, but that's because of Dagon. That's the Dagon's problem. So you see how Dagon make other stuff become problematic. You see how strong and how annoying is this bot right now. So that's why they are nerfing this and nerfing the light weapons. So let's just finish this topic. The light weapons are still pretty good. Only if you play like 4 Magnetars on your Capri or other robot, you will get a little bit nerfed. That's very unfair and that's very unfortunate. But if you play Magnetars plus other medium weapons like Pulsars, like, I don't know, Puncture, that's okay. You still have a pretty strong build on your robot, okay? So what are the conclusions about Dagon and the light weapons, okay? Otávio, if I have a Dagon, can I throw out in the trash? Can I change this robot in my hangar? No, you don't need to do this. Dagon is pretty much fine. The light weapons are pretty much fine. I would just change the weapon if you're playing like Magnetar builds. It's a still pretty good weapons, but if you want a more power, you can change for Marquez weapons, you can change for Blight weapons, which are very strong as well. But if you play Magnetars, if your Magnetars are maxed out, just keep it here. It's very good, it's very powerful. Also, I didn't say, but Magnetars are getting damage reduced, but are getting a lockdown bonus. I think it's like 19 or 20% lockdown bonus, so you lock down your enemies faster. It's a very good buff. So don't throw out all your builds, don't throw out your Dagon, because it's a pretty good robot. Still, you can play, you can counter. It will get a little bit weaker since their health is reduced, so take care. And also use defensive resources. You can play Phase Shift, you can play Secret Drone. Secret Drone is probably the best drone I can tell you to use on your Dagon, since people will definitely use Unstable Conduit to have Shield Breaker. So you need to have something against the Shield Breaker, because your shield is not your max defense anymore. It's not your best defensive resources, okay? So play with something that gives you stealth like cloaking units or a seeker drone or something like that, okay? Just keep it this way and you have a very good robot in your hangars still. And I wanna know, what are your opinions about Dagon? Is this bot still good? Are the weapons still good to use? You don't want to use it? You think Dagon's is dead? I wanna know all about this in the comments below. So if you have any feedback about this video, please leave down in the comments. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button as well, okay? I hope you've learned a lot. See you in another video. Take care.